The all-new 2008 Mercedes-Benz C Class introduces us to some fresh choices about how best to get into the German luxury car world. There are now 3 non-AMG models to choose from, all 4-door 5-passenger sedans, ranging from the least expensive C300 Sport, then to the C300 Luxury, all the way to the 268 horsepower C350 Sport. This week I've got the C300 Sport with 4MATIC all-wheel drive, which carries a base price of $35,665. The AMG-inspired C-Class Sport models can be identified by the 3-pointed star in the front grille, a design cue usually reserved for its coupes and convertibles. The new C-Class Sport models also come with AMG cladding, deeper front and rear aprons, as well as underdoor rocker panels. In addition, the Sport models feature twin-spoke 17-inch wheels of staggered width, sport shocks, springs, and stabilizer bars that provide a crisper ride, and more than a half-inch lower ride height. Instead of the luxury model's traditional 4-spoke wheel and burl walnut trim, Sport models come with 3-spoke steering wheels and either aluminum or black bird's eye maple interior trim. Power is derived from a 228 horsepower 3-liter V6 coupled to a new 7-speed automatic. A stick shift is standard on rear-wheel drive models. Power numbers look rather tame on paper, but play better behind the wheel than you'd expect. 0 to 60 takes just under 7 seconds, while body rigidity and chassis compliance harmonize for a sweetly controlled yet comfortable driving experience. This is no drag strip racer, but it does have excellent mid-range punch for passing maneuvers while maintaining that German-inspired one-with-the-driver confidence that comes with Mercedes ownership. If I have but one complaint about the chassis, it is in the steering, which seems too light and numb as the speed builds. The 4MATIC system is also all new with better transmission integration and less weight than before, now only 145 pounds heavier than its rear drive counterpart. I had the C300 in the snow and ice for much of the week, and it performed dutifully the entire time. Climbing inside can be snug, particularly if you have a 6-footer in the front seat and you're relegated to the rear. The Cadillac CTS I was driving the same week offered much more comfortable accommodations for rear seat occupants. But if you're in the driver's seat, you're a lucky guy. Thank goodness Mercedes finally has developed their command system and Navi units so they don't seem like they're from the Commodore 64 days. Bright, accurate, and comparably easy to use, the interfaces for the electronics have at last been done right by a German automaker. Of course, if you're not familiar with driving a Benz, you'll trigger the cruise control every time you go to signal a lane change. That's an age-old problem that still needs addressing. Equipped with numerous options, my Tester comes in at about $45,000, and what you'll get is an ultra-stylish and satisfying daily driver that is off the charts good in a number of areas. But that same cash can also get you a loaded Cadillac CTS DI, which is roomier and much more powerful and every bit as head-turning. Lucky for us, the choices just keep getting better and better. For Drive Time on MyRide.com, I'm Steve Hammis.